Hey folks, this is update 82, and I took a trip to Boissevain, Manitoba to pick up some items I'd purchased at auction online. So the buyers all had to pick up their stuff from the auction house. Yeah, I bid on good 40 lots and ended up with 3 lots. But yeah, everything went a lot higher than I would have liked. So, and I don't need inventory that bad. So, I ended up with 3 lots, but I'll show you some of the stuff. One of the things was I scored on, I guess you could say, was a Georgian snuff box. So the Georgian period, which is 18 or mid 1800s thereabouts. It's right there. Got a little guy there. Nice little inlay, a little lacquer box. But yeah, I guess people didn't realize what it was, or maybe didn't have interest in such things. So that was pretty cute. And let's see what else we've got here. One of the lots, there's a little primitive wooden boat in it, which I didn't even realize. I didn't know what it was at the time, but that's what that was. And a miniature washboard. Pretty tiny sucker, isn't it? Got a little damage on the top, but still cute. So that'll solve fairly quick, I would think. And postal stamp that says insufficient prepaid on it, right there. And where is it? There was also a few other things that were not a lot of consequence, but wooden spoon, good old one. Wooden knitting needles, they were all in one lot. And there was I don't see it here now. Shucks. There was a matchbox actually that I just don't know where it is. Where did it go? Oh, that's strange. Missing in action. Oh well, I'll have to show you later. Anyway, there was also lots of scenery, and I saw a grain elevator being torn down, and just this and that. So what I'm going to do is have kind of a little slideshow in the middle of the video so you can see some of the sights I saw. Alright, so here we go. Psych. I just found the other piece. There is a little Vesta case. Oh, the light, we just can't see it properly here. There we go. Little Vesta case with the letters FEU on it. Whatever that is, that's somebody's initials, I assume. And it's a Vesta case, which means it's for matches. Matches were smaller in those times, wooden matches, so the cases were smaller. You can see where the striker is there. And yeah, the top goes up. Don't want to force it there because it is quite delicate. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, so now on with the show, or the photos. That way, or this way, I don't know. So it's now Monday, June the 1st, and being that it's Monday, beginning of the week tends to become slow. So I've been puttering and doing a little bit of other work, and put a bracket on this outdoor sign for the highway. Scrounged up some 2x4s from the local Walmart, and that, for those of you who are unfamiliar with that, that's the local dump. So picked up some 2x4s and put the bracket on, or the stand on, and did put some lettering on my residence door. Got that done, and then about a week ago I finished putting this together. This was 2 signs that were cut and just overlapped them so that they looked like the original sign did. It's Leach Brothers flower was a growing concern here in Oak Lake, and they made these scarce signs. I haven't seen a complete one yet. There was rumored to be a big batch of them at one time in a building here, but I think they all went to the local dump or scrapped or something, because they've disappeared a long time ago. But whoops, sorry about that. Anyway, everybody's looking at stuff sideways. So it's going to become a buying sign. It's just going to have buying and a place for my flyers, perhaps, and business cards. So, yeah, that's what that'll become, hopefully. And that's been about it. Had a customer wander through. Sounds like they'll be back. So, still haven't got glue for that particular case there, but no big hurry. I'd like to get it done, but just wait until I go into the nearby town where I can actually pick up some glue. Anyway, that's about it for the moment. What we're going to do is probably another unboxing once I get the table cleared off and that merchandise put away. So you'll see an unboxing after this. All right. Hang in there. There's still more to come. Okay, here we go with another unboxing, and this is a box of stuff from my kitchen, but a lot of it will end up going out for sale. So these make a kind of a neat collection if you ever come across them. These style of glasses with various hotels and restaurants on them. Cheap way to collect advertising. Usually they go for anywhere from 50 cents to $5-6, so you can collect all kinds of really cool graphics and such inexpensively. Anyway, I had a whole collection of them that I left behind, unfortunately, but I have a few here. There's one from the Tourist Hotel in Steinbach, Manitoba. A lot of them are from little hotels and such. There's some from, this one's from Slumber Lodge rather than Travel Lodge. Slumber Lodge. Another one from the Tourist Hotel. And let's see what else we got. This is going back in my kitchen. I need some cleaning though. That's my last name, so I have bought those out of the UK. There was a warehouse find of them there. Another set of jams there. Those will go back in the kitchen. Here's a homemade whisk, kind of a make-do thing. Kind of cool, just basically wire and a piece of brass all soldered together. Kind of cool. And a jelly mold in the shape of a fish. Pharmacy glass. That one's in kind of rough shape, but it's one I don't It's one from Virden, Manitoba. Just a nice cut glass glass from probably the turn of the century. So some of this must be inventory too. Not all stuff in the kitchen. Yeah, another early glass. And that was the first label I picked up when eBay was kind of in its infancy. I ended up paying almost $80 just to get that there. But and it's a label from that warehouse find that somebody's put on a jar, on a blank jar. But yeah, so I got hooked on that one. But then I found out all the labels came out. Anyway, no biggie. And what do we got here? Oh, another early cut glass, sherry glass. And another one from, I guess, that same set. Another early cut glass from, like I said, about the turn of the century and turn of the 1900s, basically. And another one from that same set. Okay, and then I've got Flat Dairy, which I picked up for myself as well. That one's out of the US. And Clark's Tomato Ketchup, that's a family name as well, so I was keeping that one. And I have several of these soda water bottles from the UK. Again, I think they're probably labels that they found and then put on the appropriate bottles. Those cost me about $80 to get over here, including the ones that are coming out shortly. There's another ketchup bottle. I just was starting to collect ketchup bottles, so. But there's another PC Flet. And another one which fell off the shelf and broke, but it still has a label I don't have. So. And another one, Cola Champagne. And another one, Raspberry. So this PC Flet company produced tons of fruit drinks and beverages and such. Iron Brew, whatever that was, whether that was a beer or not, I'm not sure. Okay, we've done that one. Okay. I think these are out of my living room, but they'll be going into inventory. I collected candlesticks of all kinds. There's a Russian one, probably turn of the century as well. And got several Victorian ones. Again, if you have seen a previous video, I mentioned you can tell Victorian ones usually with the push-up for the candle, which you see in the bottom there. And it pushes the candle up normally. And let's see. Another push-up style with you can see it comes out the top there. That's to push the candle up as it's burning. And two more. Nice pair there. Couple more. These These are both, there's the pair and a single right there. Last but not least, a little guy. And again, this one's a push-up style, but it's missing the button. Anyway, we'll continue on with the next one in a moment after I get this cleared. So, next box. Got a vintage softball in the box. Kind of cool. It's stitched and everything, or slow pitch, I guess it is. Not really a softball. Well, I guess it says softball, and that's what it is. It is a softball. Quite soft. You can see by the stitching that's coming out there what's inside. It's basically a wound up bunch of string and a softball of some kind inside. There you go. And Christmas decorations, light reflectors. Got a little flask. Got a kind of a cool tin with some neat litho inside it. Right there. Nice colorful litho inside. Too bad it wasn't on the top, but it's just the way it goes. And got a Humo cigar tin or tobacco tin, probably cigars I would bet. And, got Humo on the outside. Yeah, 50, I don't know. What does it say? Factory number 241, District of Ohio. I guess that's a US one. And we've got, that is off of it's broken, but the handle's still good, and the parts are usually in demand for a sock knitting machine. So if you ever see even a broken up one or partial parts and pieces, you can still sell them online. This one's probably going to go to my friend in Portage La Prairie. Hey Zach, if you're out there, that's yours. So I've been meaning to drop it off for ages. Let's see, we've got a wick cleaner for an Aladdin lamp. That's what that is. That's what those things are. If you ever see those, they say wick cleaner on them, or Aladdin on them, one or the other, or both. And we've got a bunch of swizzle sticks. I have to package those up. And Coca-Cola bottle opener, Figueroa bottle opener, quite a large one, so about 8 inches or so. There. Probably US or Canadian, I suspect. 70s, early 80s, something like that. And we've got catalog and parts lists for Robin and Robico, whoever that is. And it's literally just that, parts and pieces for tractors and stuff. And we got 3 pins, bowling pins. Kind of cool. Oh no, Saskatchewan. If you need a Saskatchewan pin, I got it. And Freeway Bowl. Not sure where Freeway Bowl is, but anyway, that's it. Oh, another pin. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell, and the bell has 3 options. Hit the top one, I believe, that says all, otherwise you won't get all the notifications. All right, happy picking, safe picking. Take care. Contest time once again. And this time you're getting some gramophone needles. Right there. There's all individual needles. They're extra loud is the type. And with gramophones, you're only supposed to use the needles once, supposedly. So you've got several to use there if you have a gramophone at home, or just are just curious as to what gramophone needles look like. That's what they look like. 100 years old, more than likely, from tins that I ended up with. So there you go. You've got, I think there's a dozen there, 10 or a dozen, something like that. There they are. In the box they go. So here we go. Happy picking, safe picking. Take care.